Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to part 17 of the Sea of Stars walkthrough. We're going to pick up right where we left off last time. We are in the Clockwork Castle. Now we're going to go talk to Locket, who is nearby the save point, and he will sell us some things. A lot of the equipment we already have, but I would recommend just maxing out everyone's armor. So if you don't have enough leaf capes, go ahead and buy those and put them on your remaining party members. And that's about it. You can also buy a few food items if you really want to. But apart from that, we're going to sell off our valuables that we have. We're going to sell off our old equipment, just get a whole bunch of money back, and then we will continue on by going north and talking to Kyle at the top part of the room. Alright, once you're all done with the shop, let's head up and talk to Kyle. Did you get the key? We did. Perfect. The door is just up there. While you keep the acolytes busy, we will sneak the device past the ritual room. It was designed a while ago to fit on the second tower, so you will have to lure the dweller there somehow. Sounds risky, but I'm sure we can do it. Once you see it in action, you won't regret the hassle. Are you sure it will work? Now that we have confirmed Eclipse magic can be catalyzed, absolutely. Okay, we have a plan. Now go up and interact with the door and use the master key on it. You are a bit early, I'm afraid. Good. The Dweller of Strife isn't ready to play just yet. We're taking it down. Step aside or else. Ha ha ha. Bold of you to assume you can take on all four of us. Bold and deluded too. Kyle, where do you think you're going? Get back to your workshop at once. You've got a bigger problem to worry about over here, you creeps. Three. Commence. Well, now we have a fight against all four acolytes at the same time. They use the same attacks that they used when we fought them before, but now instead of 2 versus 2, it's 4 versus 3. Makes it a little bit tougher for us to handle. But we're going to use kind of the same strategy that we used before by singling them down one at a time. I'll show you my recommended order for how we go about this fight. We'll start with the Magician. His name is 2, and he is in the second place position of the 4 of them. So what we want to do is beat him, and then once he's defeated, then we can move on to the one who's called number 3 on the far right. There's a couple reasons why we want to do it this way. First off, the Magician can heal the party, and we definitely don't want that. And then secondly, number 3 on the far right, he can do the most damage per attack. Once we get rid of those two, it also stops them from being able to do their partner attacks where they team up against us, because number 4 and 2 team up and number 1 and 3 team up. So we're removing half of each team at the beginning of the fight, and that's a lot easier for us. Number 1 and number 4, they're pretty easy. They don't do a whole lot of crazy stuff against us, especially number 4. So I had him in the last place. So ideally we would tackle number 2, then number 3, then number 1, and then number 4 finally. Now, that being said, number 4 probably has the least health out of all of them. So you may end up killing number 4 accidentally just as collateral damage from doing group attacks. Using strong AoE attacks is good too, just to kind of keep them all hurt a little bit as you're working them down, but definitely focus on them as much as you can to eliminate threats one by one. So all in all, not a very difficult fight. Just make sure you're keeping up on healing, target them down, use your combo attacks to build up your ultimate meter, and let them have it. So that's all that I have to say for this one. Enjoy the fight, and I'll see you at the end. After the fight, you get the "And Stay Down Too" trophy for defeating all of the acolytes. And at this time, I also got a level up. Would have been nice to have this before going into that last fight, but that's alright. So I'm going to do a little bit of magic defense for Zale, and everyone else will get magic attack at this time. Yeah. Why you? At last, it is awake. Awake and angry too. Quick, if we run now, there's still a chance. Run? Ha ha ha! The Dweller has your scent. It is too late to hide. That's exactly what we're counting on. Fools, straight into the belly of the beast. The next room has a campfire and a save point, so I would definitely recommend using those before moving on. The Solstice Amulet is tingling. Okay, we've got the eclipse. Let's hurry. Watch out! It's coming again! For this part, just keep moving toward the right and grapple across gaps as necessary. When you reach the end of the path, you can find a locket waiting at the end, and he will sell you a few things if you need them. So go ahead and buy any items, and then move over toward the right. That last attack blocked the entrance. Time to climb. And we're going to climb up the rock wall and go up. You can see our friends moving through the floors as we go. There you are! Kyle, what's the plan? You just fight this thing as hard as you can, and the crystal will absorb some of the energy you unleash. Whenever it's fully charged, it will fire. Understood. Nicely done, team. The device is perfectly calibrated. We'll clear the way now. Good luck, Solstice Warriors. Ready, Valere? You bet. We can't do much, but we'll support you however we can. I am not touching the Dweller. But Garland, I have got your back. It's time. Here we have a fight against the Dweller of Strife, and like most Dwellers, we're not going to do a whole lot of damage to it with our normal attacks. You can see Valere does 1 damage when she attacks it normally. Instead, what we want to do is use the gimmick of this fight, which is the purple crystal that Kyle and the other children brought up here for us. And all we have to do is charge it up, and it takes about 7 charges or so before it gets fully charged. Now, how do you charge it? Well, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is use a boosted attack with Valere or Zale, and then you can also use your lunar or solar magic and skills. Once you do that, then it sends charges over to it, and when it fills that crystal up with power, then it will shoot a beam out that can do over 5,000 damage. That's going to dramatically decrease the amount of time that it takes to fight this thing. Now, it does have 11,500 health, so even if you're doing 5,000 damage apiece, it'll probably take 3 times of doing this for you to actually win the fight. This isn't a very hard fight, but it's just kind of a long fight because of the fact that we're not doing a whole lot of damage and we have to wait to charge up that crystal on the side. So let's look at the different attacks that the Dweller of Strife can do to us. It has a normal attack, which is just what I would call eye shot, where it just sends a little beam out to one character doing around 20 damage each. That's what's happening right now. If it's charging up a 4-lock skill, like right now, it's going to do something called Crash, where it shoots up into the air and then comes down and lands hard, and that will do damage to all of your party members, but it's only 1 attack. That one's easily negated either by just breaking the locks or by using Lunar Shield, which will negate all of the damage that happens from that 1 attack. So there's an easy way to that one. Now, if it's charging up a 5-lock skill, that one's a little bit scarier because that will have an eye beam attack that once it goes off, it will attack one character 3 times, doing heavy damage against them. It's what happened at the beginning of this fight against Sarai, and it totally smoked her in 1 attack because I didn't block it well at all. So you have to block that one 3 times in order to stop all that damage from coming in. Well, once you go ahead and fill up that crystal all the way, you can see that I'm using a boosted attack right now from Zale, filling up that crystal one more time, then it's going to unleash the Eclipse Laser that's going to do all of that damage that we've been waiting for. So well over 5,000 damage there. We're about 1/3 of the way through the fight. So now that it gets really mad, it just crashes into the tower. The fight's going to resume. Really no changes in the Dweller of Strife's behavior or in ours. We're just going to keep up on healing, use boosted attacks, using our skills as necessary. An interesting thing to note is that if you use the combo skill Soon Rang, it's using both solar and lunar magic. That means that you get 2 charges for 1 attack, which is really nice to speed this battle up a little bit. So if you get enough combo pips on your meter, go ahead and use that, and that will just make things a little bit nicer for you. All in all, we'll just keep on keeping on with this fight, and it should be over in a little bit. So I'll come back in once the fight's over, but enjoy the rest of this fight as I let it play out. Valere? The crystal broke, but the dweller remains. I don't know what we can do now. Ugh, good thing my backpack took most of the hit. I'm okay. You should find Valere. Valere! Let's keep fighting! Here we go, it's round 2 against the Dweller of Strife. This time it's only Zale and Valere against the monster, and as you can see, we're still pretty pathetic when it comes to damage output. All we have to do is try to stay alive for a couple rounds. This is more or less a scripted fight. You still want to do your best to not die at this point, but if you can make it a couple rounds, then the game will progress automatically. They can't do it. But... Rashan, you must help, now! Well? There are rules. I can't touch a dweller. Hey, that's not fair! We've been nothing but nice to you! You agreed to my terms. Screw your terms. We get the Dweller of Strife trophy. You fool! Oh, you have really done it now. What's happening? Let me do the talking, and whatever happens, do not attract his attention. Whose attention? Our Lord returns at long last. Our Lord and Master too. I thought we had a deal. It wasn't me. Oh, spare me the old excuse. The vial of time touched a dweller. Whether you did it yourself or let it happen, this is on you. An eye for an eye, then, but we will get to that. Dweller of Strife, how? Fleshmancer, Master, we... One? Yes, Master. I am honored that you remember me. How could you stay alive for so long? Surely you spent plenty of time outside of the castle. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, and dedication too. We used the vampire rose. The vampire rose. Tell me, does it hurt? All the time. Interesting. I commend your dedication. Master. Still resurrecting a dweller. Who provided the blood moon? We did. You have my thanks. What is your wish? Master, if I may. Speak. The sorceress shows unparalleled magical prowess. I believe she would make for a great lieutenant at your current headquarters. And what about the other one? He prefers to forget and demands only confirmation that he will never have to fight these Solstice warriors again. I see. I am not losing the Dweller of Strife again. Acolytes! Master? Are you prepared to serve for all eternity? We desire nothing more. Then leave now alongside my dearest creation, and in time I will see to your transformation. Yes, the four of you will be merged with the Dweller to become its conscience. In the distant future, you shall return together as one, the king of a new race. Thank you, Master. Do not interfere. This creation will be unstoppable. Now I suppose a proper sidekick is in order. Martial artist. You wish to forget? I do, and I never want to fight Solstice warriors again. Then let us make sure you are not needed for a very long time. Go now, follow the Dweller and the Acolytes. Valere, it's not too late if... We have nothing to talk about! Zale, you two can come with me and be free of... Just leave! Save yourself. It's all you can do now. Erlina, if there is a way, I will find you again. Live on, Brugaves. Everything I did for you. Just remember. Enough! Time to go! Brugaves, is it? Allow me to give you a new form and a new name, and I shall grant all your wishes. All my life I tried to do what was expected of me, only to hear again and again that I was too slow. I desire only one thing, new master, to feel adequate and fit for my role. Oh, not to worry. When I am done with you, you'll be the fastest there's ever been. Sorceress, It appears my current seat of power may come under fire soon. Help me defend it, and I will make you ruler of that world when I leave. Do these terms suit you? They do. Then allow me to give you a new form and a new name, and I shall grant all your wishes. I want power. Power overwhelming. Perfect. Go now, and I will be with you shortly. Now, where was I? Get behind us! An eye for an eye then, Rashan? A single hit, that's the deal. Why? Afraid they can't take more? Do your worst, you're nothing but a loser! Garl! Ha ha ha! Watch out! I thought we established that stopping time was impossible. How do you do it, Rashan? It isn't really stopped. I had an epiphany while experimenting with time loops. Time could be brought to a near complete stop by creating an infinitely short recursive sequence. Genius. And I suppose these crystals are what is holding the time loop together? They're beautiful. What do you call them? Time shards. You always were the better artist. I would ask if I could keep one, but I understand they will dissolve when you break the loop. So, how have you been? Sulking in your archive for a few centuries again? How much is enough, for all? Have you still no regard for the pain and suffering you leave in your wake? Oh, please, do not give me that lecture again. These Solstice Warriors, why are you traveling with them? They're not ready to ascend. We will see. You think they will come after me? Did I earn a slap on the wrist again? You took over an entire species! Ha! You know as well as I do that these lives are lost anyway once you recompose the timelines. Still procrastinating that one? I noticed. One more wrong will not make this right, for all. Their suffering is real. And so is mine! You know what? I agree. let's skip the usual debate. But to answer your question, yes, I do believe these two will drive you out of your current stronghold. Oh, don't make me laugh. Even if they somehow made it across the Sea of Stars, the sorceress would be my champion. And as I'm sure you could tell, her potential is limitless. They can do it, I am certain. Now would you look at that? Rashawn wants to pit innocent children of the solstice against their former mentor, and somehow I'm the bad guy? To think that you could stop me with a snap of your fingers. But no, you choose to cling to the silly belief that this all turns to good someday. Enough. Ha ha ha. As you wish. Thanks for the chat, partner. Ah! Girl! No! Rashawn, do something! He took a direct hit and has no innate magic to protect himself. Even I can't help. I'm sorry. Haha, who's the loser now, huh? You'll be dead in a few moments. Any last words? Girl, no! We can't lose you! Huh? Zale! Elder Mist? There is something your friend must see before he passes. But it is time. Let it in. Embrace your true power and bring Garl to me. The Elder Mist. We have to go right now. What? That's way too far. Garl is dying. Don't you see, Valere? The distance is always short if we fly away. Solon. Zale. So you really were the spark after all. Run while you can, Fleshmancer. The sorceress and I will be waiting. Come if you dare. Garl. Luana. Quick. Does it feel any better? Not really. Zale, it really hurts. I'm so sorry, buddy. I feel colder and colder. Carl! Hey, we got to fly in the end. That's pretty good, right? Try not to talk. So, you'll go after Erlina and the Fleshmancer? That doesn't matter right now. It seems like they left for a faraway place. Don't worry about it, Carl. Just stay with us. I wish I could help you get there. I wish I could help you one last time. Ooh. When death is near, the unresolved chapters of one's prophecy beckon. The way to help may be in there. Allow me. Zale, I had a vision. I think I know how to help you go after them. Thank you, Elder Mist. I understand now. The Sea of Stars. But it's too late. If I had just one more day. Come on, kid. I can't do it if you don't ask. When that moment comes, demand a flask of borrowed time. Rashan, I demand a flask of borrowed time! Okay, that really hit the spot. I feel as if... Ah! Huh? Hey, Listen carefully, Garl. The ethereal feeling you are experiencing is a side effect of borrowed time. The potion's magic worked only because you had clarity of purpose. You currently exist in between realities. Borrowed time will keep you here until your deed is done, but you must understand. You will still die in the end. That cannot be changed. It's okay. I understand. And I know exactly what to do. First... Garl! You're just going to act like nothing's wrong? I don't have much time, Valere. I want to make the most of it. Don't say that. There might still be a way. There isn't. I'm sorry. If you use the time for anything other than the stated purpose, the borrowed time will expire instantly. Guys, it's okay. I already did a lot more than a regular Mooncradle boy has any right to. All I want is one last adventure with you. Seeing Garl's final deed through is what will extend his borrowed time the most. You don't understand! We can't lose him! It's too late for that regardless. I just want to help one last time. Can you do this for me? Please, it's my final wish. You only ever get one of those. Come on, it's this or nothing. Let's make it count, okay? Let's make it count. Let's make it count. Alright, let's do this. To get you across the Sea of Stars, there's people we need permission from. We'll need a bargaining chip, but I know just the thing. Where are those people? Way up! I suppose the flying was a spur-of-the-moment thing? Yeah, I'm not too sure how we did that. The connection took place, but your new powers need more time to grow. It's okay, there's another way. That mysterious shrine out in the ocean south of Mesa Island, it's connected somehow. Yeet can get us closer. Let's go. Wow, what an emotional roller coaster we're on. And to be honest, we're just getting started with it. So I am going to take a break right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more and keep up to date with this series. Only about a third of the viewers are subscribed, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button just so that you can join our community. And also leave me a comment down below letting me know that you subscribed, and that way I can thank you properly. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you very soon in the next part. Until then, have a good day.